Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of our mowing series. It's been a while. We got our PC up. We got it running again. But I got a call from Chad. He kind of flipped over. Well, he didn't really flip. He drove into the ditch with our truck and our skid steer. So we got to go over and try to get that fixed up. Put back on the road so he can go back to work. And I think I'm going to take this trailer just because the truck might be beat up. I'm hoping it's not because I only just bought it and I kind of want to trade it in. I got to get something a little bit better. It's getting later in the season, and I would kind of like get a truck that I can actually put a plow on. Can't really blame Chad because it was my fault. I should have never bought that truck for a trailer. It's just not good enough. So we are going to trade it in if it's in good shape still. If it's broke, I don't know what I'm going to do. I only paid, I think, 4,000 or something for that truck, so there's no need to put any big money into it. That's why I want to sell it. Well, he almost made it back to the shop. He was so close. You were so close, Chad. So I'm just going to pull over to the side of the road. We got to go over and see how we're going to do this. Okay. Well, we get the ramps down. So we're going to have to take the skid steer off. It's still attached to the truck. So we're going to have to take it off the truck at some point, but we're going to get the skid steer off first. Just so we can go down and hold it so it actually don't roll into our truck. But I don't see a lot of damage to our truck. It's actually still in pretty good shape. Might be a couple scratches. No big deal. We'll get rid of that truck anyway. We need something with a plow. Yeah, we're just going to back off this trailer. Nice and easy. I'm also thinking about getting a new shop. Our location's alright, but I want something a little bit closer to the road because this isn't a main road that we're on now. So in the winter, it's not going to be plowed. That's going to be hard for us. We can't stay back there. So I'm just going to pull up. Hopefully I can grip it. So now we're just going to go unhook it and hopefully it don't fall down. Okay. Okay, it's sliding a bit, but I think everything's good. I think I should be able to drive the truck out. Okay, it's time for the moment of truth. Can we drive this truck out of this ditch? Okay, that wasn't hard at all. We got it. Okay, I just drove into the other ditch. Now that's gonna be fun. We gotta try to find a way. I don't think there's a ditch up here, so we're gonna pull over and there's the sign he took out. Well, everything on the truck looks good. I think I'm just going to get Chad to take it, and I'm going to go back and probably grab our ride-on lawnmower, and we're going to hook it onto this truck with our other trailer, and we're going to get him to go around and do his rounds of lines he got to do. And we're going to take the skid steer, and we're going to do a couple lines. And I got a couple more things I want to do. I got to check out another property, and I'm looking at buying another truck, so we're going to let him use that truck for today. Then we're going to hopefully trade it in. Well, Chad's on his way. Everything looks good. It seems to be handling a little bit better. Now, it don't have as much weight. I'm hoping it's going to be good for the rest of the day. So, okay, how am I getting in the truck? I parked a little bit too close. I'm going to have to get in through the passenger side, but I still got to get the trailer out of the ditch. So we're going to hop on the skid steer and just do it. I really hope I can get this out with no problem. We're just going to take our time. Okay, I think we can do it. I just got to get under the trailer. Oh, there's a bit of weight to it. All I got to do is get it up enough where I can grab it with the truck, I think. I should have folded the ramps up before I disconnected the truck, I think. Which is gotta be easy with. Oh, okay. I don't want it to fall back on us. Gentle. You know what? I think that's probably good enough. I think we're pretty close to it. If the truck can't get it there, I don't know what to do. So we're just gonna, I guess, put our grapple on, or we're gonna grab the bucket. We'll put our grapple on the trailer, then we'll come back and grab our bucket. I think it's the best option because I gotta hurry up. It's getting pretty late in the day. I still got a couple things I want to do. I got 2 lawns to mow, and I got to check on a job up at Farmer John's house, which is right across from the parents' place. He wants us to dig out something and something like that. So we're gonna go check on that after we get this done and situate it. I'm hoping that truck can handle it. It is a nice bit of weight. I got a meeting at 2 o'clock with the city, so we got to make sure we don't miss that. It's a pretty good contract for us. I think we got everything set up pretty good. Seems like the weight's all right on the trailer. We got it strapped down. And we're going to do a couple of lines that we got to do first. They're only right down that road, so it won't be too much for us. And we should still have enough time to bring everything back to the shop before we got our meeting with the city. And after that, we're going to head down and see Farmer John and see what he wants done. We might have to rent an excavator for that job. We got a skid steer now, so that's going to help us out a lot. But we're going to do this one first. I think I'm going to park on this side of the road, just so we're out of the way. The worst part is I should have put the mower over the side of the trailer because it would have made it a lot easier to get it. Now I got to move all my attachments. I do like this setup, I must say. It's actually helping us out a lot. We didn't really get any jobs yet. We only been using the mower, but I'm hoping when we get this job with Farmer John, we'll be able to actually test out our grapple, our bucket, and actually do a good project. Okay, I got our mower hooked up. I'm just going to leave everything out for now, but I think I'm going to do it a bit different this time. I'm going to put the mower attachment, well, I'm going to keep it on, but for next time I'm going to do it so I get the mower over the side, and I think it'd be a bit easier. But I feel like this setup is way better than our ride-on lawnmower, just for the fact that I can go a bit quicker. I can get into areas that I can't with our mower, and it just feels like I'm doing the jobs a lot quicker. But we got some things we got to figure out. Chad put in his notice. He's going back to school, so we're going to be down an employee. He did say he will be able to work weekends, which will help us out. But I do need somebody that's probably going to be full-time, especially coming up. It's getting pretty late. It's going to start snowing soon, and we're going to have to do our fall treatment where we're going to have to rake leaves, anything like that. So we're going to need extra help. There's going to be a lot of work. So it is nice to have him as a part-time employee, but we're going to need somebody full-time. We can do lines so much faster with this skid steer. It's actually crazy how fast we can get lines done. Like, we almost got this one done. Got a little bit more to do on the back. There is a vacant property right here in between these two houses, so I'm actually on the property line right now. So that's why I'm not going over anymore. Well, I'm gonna try to see how much they want for that piece of land, because I do like this area, and I'm thinking about building a house just for the fact that winter's coming, and I don't think I'm going to stay in a trailer. It'd just be way too cold. It's starting to get a bit chilly now, but to build a new house is going to cost a lot. We made $100, but a couple of our bills came out, so that's why we got to get more jobs. So we're going to go ahead and mow this lawn, and we should have enough time to bring the trailer back to the shop, but if we don't, I might just leave it where it is. This property is a little bit bigger. This is the property we sell firewood to every now and again. Which reminds me, I do have to cut some wood. It's going to be probably our best time to actually sell wood, because winter's coming up soon and people are wanting to stock up. So I got to cut down a couple of trees. I'm also thinking about buying a wood processor. I think that would be a good investment, just because the time of year is perfect. People are looking to stock up their firewood piles, so I've been looking at that too. So that's another thing we got to try to figure out, like, what's more important, a new shop, a firewood processor, or a house. They're all pretty important, and this all need to be done pretty quick. We need a new shop just for the fact, if not, we got to plow the road to our shop every day, and that's going to take probably 2 hours. We're not making money doing it ourselves like that. And we need a house because we can't live in a camper during the winter. And we need a wood processor so we can speed up orders. But I think The other things are more important. We got to decide if we're going to get a loan for this stuff, because if we want to build a house, I think we're going to have to do it pretty quick. And the shop is not going to cost us too much because we could probably lease that out. And I'm going to call up the landowner we got right now and see if he'll buy that shed, just so I don't have to move it, and we make a little bit of money, and that should be enough money to actually get us a piece of land that we can lease. Well, we made another $100 off this property. We got it all finished up. Not going to buy that mailbox. I was going to try to do it, but should I? I just got no luck going by the mailboxes. I usually hit them. Okay, we lucked out. Okay, it's 1 o'clock, so probably just leave the trailer where it is, because by the time we actually get all of our attachments put back on, I feel like it'd be too late to bring it back to our main shop. We're not going to be using the mower anymore today, so we can unhook it. But I'm thinking I'm putting it right here, just so we can always access our mower. It just seems like it would be a lot better, because I'm hoping we're going to get more jobs that's not just mowing. We're just heading down to City Hall now, and we're going to have the meeting about that contract that we just got. Pulling into City Hall there now, and I'll be talking to you guys when I get out, and hopefully everything goes good. Well, that meeting took a lot longer than I wanted to, but I can finally tell you what job we got. We're putting in a day park for the city, and it's going to be a pretty big project for us. We're going to have to rent an excavator. We got to do all the groundwork. We got to put gravel down for the road, a parking lot, and a playground, and a couple benches, and it's going to be in a pretty nice spot. We're going to be starting that pretty soon, but right now I'm going to head up to see Farmer John and see what he wants done. Well, we're just pulling up to Farmer John's house. His lawn looks good, so I'm thinking he got his lawnmower fixed. His wife said he's around the yard somewhere, so we gotta go try to find him. But she said it's something behind the barn he wants us to do. Okay, I was just talking to Farmer John, and what he wants us to do, he wants a little bit more room right here. So he wants us to fill in this area right to probably the tree line right here. And we're gonna have to cut down this tree, and we're gonna have to fill in this area. But he wants us to get the dirt from right here, because he wants to kind of like have a little spot right here so he could park stuff and not go too close to the silos and come back around here. So we're just going to take the corner off pretty much. I'm going to call the local dealership, see if we can get an excavator dropped off. I don't think we're going to need one too big, so I'm going to try to get the same one we rented for the last job. Okay, they just dropped off the excavator, and it was pretty quick, I must say. So we're going to get to digging that corner out. Hoping I can finish most of this project today, just for the fact that I don't want to have to rent this for another day. So we're going to try to get this done pretty quick. I'm hoping there's enough dirt to actually do this corner. I don't think we're going to have enough dirt for what he wants done, and I don't have a dump truck. Maybe a future thing would be to actually get a dump truck. Yeah, there's really not enough dirt here, so I'm just going to try to level it up as much as I can. And we're probably going to have to find dirt somewhere else on the property. And we're already too close to the silo. So I think we're going to have to go see John and see if he wants us to leave it like it is. And later on, he get more dirt brought here, because I don't want to have the excavator longer than I need to. So we got to figure this out. Okay, I was talking to John, and he had a look at it, and he said, that's okay. It's good enough for now. He don't have any fill on the property that he wants to bring to this area, and he don't want to really dig down here and take fill and put it up here, so he's just going to leave it like that for now. And if there's any future jobs where we got extra fill, we're just going to bring it back here and dump it. We would have got more work done if Chad didn't go off the road, but it's all you can do. So this is going to be it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.